A high-risk sex offender was nabbed by law enforcement and local farmers earlier today. 29-year-old Joseph Megna had escaped from the van yesterday afternoon and was spotted near a farm around 8 this morning in a cornfield near Tower City, North Dakota. Barnes County Chief Deputy Don Freiberger said 40 to 50 officers surrounded the large cornfield where they saw Mr. Megna. Deputy Freiberger stated Mr. Megna was being transported by Transcor America, which is a private prisoner transportation company. The van was en route to Washington State when they had stopped to a rest area near Tower City. The officers took 5 inmates into the rest area to use the facilities while they left the van door open and an unlocked padlock hanging on the cage from which Mr. Megna escaped. The construction being done on Business Loop East is expected to be open by the end of this month. The $5.3 million street will include a new sanitary and storm sewers as well as new streetlights. Due to heavy rains from the spring and summer, the wait is almost over for the dirt to be completely dry for recycled base and concrete to be poured. Elections for Jamestown College's homecoming king and queen began today. All students are asked to vote for the royal couple, but don't worry if you missed out voting today. Votes can be cast until Friday at 5 o'clock when the polls close. You can place your vote at a booth which will be in front of the cafeteria every day at noon. You may also submit your vote to elections@jc.edu. An admissions officer from William Mitchell College of Law in Minnesota spoke and answered questions in an open forum this evening at the Jamestown College campus. Some things discussed at the forum were the admissions process, how to prepare for law school, and what to expect when you get there. Notable alumni from William Mitchell include former Chief Justice of the Supreme Court Warren Burger. The folk music group Wilson and McKee will be performing this weekend in Jamestown. Wilson and McKee draw from a variety of sources, including Celtic and Scottish music, but they blend these unique music styles with a Rocky Mountain musical twist. The event will be held this Friday at 7:30 at the Farmers Union Insurance Auditorium in Jamestown. Tickets at the door are $7 for members and $10 for general admission. Washington native Amanda Knox made it home to Seattle with her family after an exhausting 4-year prison stay in Italy. Knox, who has been attending college in Perugia, was accused, along with 2 men, of killing her roommate Meredith Kircher. After extensive lobbying and public relation efforts from many sources, there was success when her murder conviction was overturned and she was set free. Support from Seattle judge as well as Senator Maria Cantwell fought for Miss Knox's freedom in the Italian courts. In the end, according to officials, it came down to inconsistent DNA evidence that led to her exoneration. Afghan security officials announced today that they had foiled a plot to assassinate Afghan President Hamid Karzai and had arrested 6 suspects, one of which included a security guard at the gates of the presidential palace. A spokesman for Afghan spy agency, the National Directorate of Security, said the suspects had ties to al-Qaeda and the Pakistan-based Haqqani military group. However, Afghan officials provide little evidence to substantiate those claims. And now Jessica Gulseth is here to give us our weather outlook for the rest of this week and this weekend. Jessica?
Well, Johnny, we have been experiencing some great fall weather, and if you feel the weather, although beautiful, has been a little odd, you would be correct. Jamestown's average temperature for October is only 55 degrees, and today we saw a high of 86. Obviously, that is above average, but not enough to set any records. The record high in October is 95 degrees. While it may not get into the 90s this week, it will continue to be warm. Tomorrow we will see a high near 77 degrees. Tomorrow night could be a little wet. We may or may not see rain, as there is a 30% chance of precipitation. These chances will carry on into Friday. It looks like we will see showers and thunderstorms throughout the entire day. It will be wet and slightly breezy, but temperatures will be in the upper 70s. And for this weekend, temperatures will drop into the mid-60s. Saturday looks dry, but Sunday night we may see some rain yet again. So like I said, the week looks great. A little bit of rain, sure, but we can't really complain when we get weather like we did today. Now back to you, Johnny.
Thanks, Jessica. Katie Conlon, the standout Jamestown College runner, is continuing her winning ways, albeit on a different continent. An 11-time All-American in cross country and track and field at Jamestown College, Ms. Conlon won the Lake Penrith Lake Half Marathon in Sydney, Australia on Monday. Ms. Conlon, who will graduate from Jamestown College in December, is currently studying at the University of West Sydney in Penrith, New South Wales, as part of JC's International Student Exchange Program. Ms. Conlon finished 3 minutes ahead of runner-up Wendy Bach, winning in a time of just over 1 hour and 22 minutes. She is training independently during her semester in Australia and has 1 semester remaining to potentially compete at an NCAA Division I university. And that's the news. Thank you for joining me tonight, Jamestown. And for the latest news, you can always check out the Collegian online at jccollegian.com. Here's at JCTV. It's always our pleasure to connect the campus with the community. I'm Johnny Jerome. Good night.